This new edition features 8 new songs, including the amazing single, Hollywood.
Don't go high, don't go higher, for this
Get Crazy Love, the new edition from Michael Bublé, out now.
How do I stay feeling young? By stimulating my body, my mind, my curiosity. And when it comes to my skin, I've got it covered with Revitalift.
With age, 8 firmers in your skin decrease and it loses firmness. New Revitalift.
It works. My skin feels firmer. My lines seem to fade. Revitalift your skin every day.
It's not a facelift, it's new Revitalift from L'Oréal Paris.
We're worth it.
Every Christmas, it's the same thing.
What to give people? Well, M&S have the answer.
There's smoked salmon for Uncle Bernard. He's a bit of a traditionalist. And a smoked haddock Gruyere fondue for my niece. She's been travelling. A free-range bronze turkey for my side of the family. They wouldn't have anything else. And a sirloin on the bone with peppercorn crust for his. The trimmings? Sage and pancetta potatoes, roasted Christmas root vegetables and glazed pork and apple sausages. Wow, they're everybody's favourites.
And then there's dessert.
And if you're going to have seconds, who says it has to be from the same pudding?
Now that is a happy Christmas.
Tomorrow on Daybreak, Oscar-nominated actress Anne Hathaway chats about her career and new film, Love and Other Drugs.
Sorry, I know it's a morning show and this is very racy subject matter.
Anne Hathaway, tomorrow on Daybreak.
Headlines this morning, and the boss of Heathrow Airport is under pressure after hundreds of thousands of passengers have left stranded by the cold weather for a third night.
And councils right across the country are warning of grit shortages. Lincolnshire County Council is amongst the worst affected, having used 60% of its stock already this winter.
Now, Love and Other Drugs is a new film starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Anne Hathaway, and it opens next week. And Steve, lucky man, has spent some time with the stars.
Yeah, we'll see how he fares with Anne Hathaway tomorrow. But first, here's how he bonded with Jake.
Honey, your heart's beating really fast. What's... Jamie, talk to me.
Oh, I love you.
What?
Oh, God.
No, you don't.
Don't touch me!
Okay,
Love and Other Drugs is a clever take on the boy meets girl story, although the boy happens to be a Viagra salesman played by Jake Gyllenhaal. The main thing everyone's talking about, though, with this film is that Jake and co-star Anne Hathaway seem to spend most of the movie without many clothes on. Calm down now, ladies.
This movie features your bum in it.
I have nothing else to say.
Thank you very much.
Yep, that was a wonderful interview. Thank you.
Have a lovely Christmas.
Yeah, happy Christmas.
See you later.
Why don't you have a boyfriend?
let's just keep it simple.
I can do that. Annie and I are naked in a majority of the movie. But I think, naked also in a way that is different than you're used to in films. Like, I don't think in romantic comedies or things people are used to, seeing actors get as naked as we are in this one. But I think we decided that 2 people are going to actually be in a real love story. Normally when 2 people fall in love, they spend a good deal of time naked together, and so we should probably do the same. It was sometimes difficult for me because I don't always like to keep my clothes on.
I've heard this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very glad.
Speaking of which,
yeah,
Merry Christmas. No, I'm just kidding.
Every sentence. But being as it's Christmas, I was going to say, I'm very glad that you've put your clothes on today for us, although I'd imagine some of our viewers might be wishing
Merry Christmas.
You were taking off your jumper. Was there ever a moment when you were rolling around naked with Anne that you just thought, I've got to get a proper job one day, this really...
The thing about it is that I made a sacrifice. Working with Anne Hathaway naked is not the easiest job, and there were a lot of actors that turned that down, and they asked me many, many, many times, and I kept saying, no, we all know how awful it is to be naked with Anne Hathaway. And finally, I just gave in, because they just offered me a lot of money, and I grinned and I bared it.
You
Or I bore it. Yeah. You know, somebody has to do it. You know, somebody has to take one for the team.
Do you like Christmas? Is it fun and all cozy and warm?
I do. You know what I love about Christmas is, I just love, I love the sweet smell of pine. No, what I really love about Christmas is, I love the, you know, for me, it's also sort of what I love about really good movies is that, you know, there's always a mix of really wonderful, fun things and then a complication too. And, you know, whenever you bring your family together, my family's gotten recently incredibly close. And we're all wonderful, complicated forces of nature, all the people in my family. And so, and we love each other deeply.
I could tell you've turned 30.
I know,
very
right?
sentimental on us.
What can I say? What can I say except Merry Christmas to you and to your family, and thank you for having me.